Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is the first time that I have ever streamed anything, so I'm still trying to work out some of the bugs that I've been dealing with, setting everything up. Hopefully the volume sounds good, and even if you don't watch this actually live, I hope that you watch the replay or the VOD and you can give me a little feedback on how the stream went and where maybe I could improve. I'm not hugely impressed with the microphone that I am currently using because it is part of my gaming headset, so I'm probably going to sub it out with a real mic that I actually have. Yeah, and let's just see how it goes. So the goal of the stream today, basically iron out these bugs, but the most important thing is, well, as you can see, I have 16 hours to finish this season, and I have a lot of crap that I still have to do. So, it's gonna take a minute to get through all this stuff. All right, so what should we do first? I don't know. I kind of do things like a little here and a little there, depending on kind of what I feel like doing. So I guess what we can do is we can just start with the 5th generation Camaro, because why not? I'm pretty certain that I own that vehicle. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to stream for, so I guess we'll see how this goes. Oh, I'm forgetting how to do stuff. I'm trying to not be freaking out, but I am freaking out a little bit because I've never streamed before. So we'll see how this goes. Hold on. Did I already... oh damn, do I not have that vehicle? Oh wait, no I do. Here it is. Let's hop into this bad boy. And I think I've driven this car before. Seems familiar. I missed the opportunity to jump into the thing. Okay. New York Auto Show, take a photo at the Horizon Street Scene Outpost to see what the Horizon crowd thinks of the Horizon Street Scene Outpost. Yeah, we can just... Alright, so since I'm so behind, I only have 16 hours left, and it's already kind of late in the day for me. I think I am just going to, like, speedrun all of this, essentially. Or at least do my best, basically, to just try and speedrun this. So let's see here. I guess it's just take a picture, so I guess let's just snap the picture really quick. Yeah, that's fine. Track toy. Oh, this is a track toy? Okay. Neon tank at the Guanajuato University. I don't know where that is off the top of my head. We're probably going to want to take another look into that. Let's hop out of here real quick. Pull away. New York Auto Show. Burns of Rubber win a drag race. That is going to be a little bit tricky. The reason I say it's going to be a little tricky is because I don't actually know how well this is going to do in a typical race. Probably going to want to change a few settings. Oh, that pile of tires. I thought that was something else for a moment. Alright, let's just enter the event and just go for it and see what happens. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to run it again. I kind of wish that the first car that pops up is the car that you're in. I mean, I understand the recommendations are the recommendations or whatever, but... let's see how this goes. So, with the way I have the difficulty settings set up at the moment, it's basically to balance my personal enjoyment of the game and also just the ability to make money, basically. So right now, oh, it was on expert. Okay, that might be difficult. So typically, my settings are set something like this. Let's see here. Driving lane, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Does this change the payout? No, it does not. Okay. All right. Let's give this a try and see what happens. Oh yeah, nah. Tons of wheel spin. I mean, this is at the top A class, but this is not really set up with this tune for this type of race. Damn, I might actually have to throw a tune on this. Or maybe not. Actually, hold on a second. Oh, holy crap, alright. This thing's got some very long legs on it. If it's able to... Oh, wow, okay. Alright. Off the line it was abysmal, but it's actually doing alright. I'm actually kind of impressed with that. Did better than I expected. For sure. Wow, okay. Alright, so I've already learned a couple things about this car. I mean, I've driven it before, but it's been a while, so I'm kind of relearning it a little bit as I go. So off the line, this thing is awful, because it just wheel spin forever. But, it's got a lot of top end. Oh, hello. It looks like an off-road tune. That thing is lifted and the tires look hella chunky. Alright. What's next? I totally missed that little pop-up. 9 stars at speed traps. Can rival Shelby Mustang in power and performance. Okay. Well, I could do this the slow way and just chip away slowly by using the car in stock form. Or I can just skip all that and just download a obnoxiously fast tune, or just do something myself. Just do my own tune. I wonder. I think a tune is probably going to be more expensive than if I just tune this myself. I wonder. I don't know, the music still sounds kind of loud to me, but I did do a brief recording, and it honestly seemed like everything was cool. My setup is so janky, I literally just have chat pulled up on my phone. Alright, upgrades and tuning. Let's see. Oh gosh, that shoves it all the way to into S1. Well, actually, you know what? That kind of makes sense because it's at the bottom of S1. It does severely reduce speed by like quite a bit, actually. You know what? Maybe we'll just go with hold on. What are the engine upgrades? Is there anything? There's no superchargers or turbos. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's throw twin turbos and just bump these all the way to the top. Flywheel, kind of important. Should I just build this out completely to the top S1, or is this gonna be... Or should I just do the tune? Because I feel like this is honestly kind of a waste of time a little bit. Hold on, how much PI does this? Okay, so this bumps it up a little bit. Bumps it up by like 13 points. 22 points. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna get a tune and just spend the money. It's not like I got no money. Just because, like, like I said, I only have 16 hours to kind of complete all these challenges and stuff, so I really kind of need to put my pride to the side for a moment and just pick a tune that somebody's already done, because, like, I don't want to. All right, let's see here. So this is a top. Oh, well, it's a little more than halfway through S2, 267, 0 to 62.2 seconds. I mean, this should work. Hopefully, I wonder if this is a V12 swap or something. That'll be interesting to see. That's a little more expensive. Typically, when I do outrageous tunes, they don't usually cost. They can range typically between 90,000, like 110, 120,000. It's not too often that I see them go for like 130,000, but I guess this S2 tune is pretty extensive. So let's see how this goes. Oh god, it's got the ugliest custom wheels on Earth. Oh yeah, this is definitely like a V12 swap or something. Faux show. Alright. Enough screwing around. Let's figure out where the speed traps are. Alright, well here's the first speed trap. What's the 210? I'm pretty sure this thing can do 210 by the time you run that. Let's see what happens. I'm playing Epitaph Records at the moment because it's something that was introduced with the most recent update. One of the most recent. Ah! What the fuck was that? Man. The hell was that? You know, usually the AI actually stop, but not this guy. This guy was just fully committed to, like, running through that intersection. Alright, so I think I need 210. Oh yeah, we got this. Easy. As long as I don't crash. Oh, overcooked it. Big brakes do nothing. If the turn is right there. I find these new turbos they added kind of funny. Okay, there's one here. That's a zone. That's not a trap. I know that I could technically just grind a bunch of these and not really have to, like, think about it too much, but I don't know. I feel like that'd be detrimental to the stream and also kind of boring. Like, I know I'm trying to kind of speedrun the challenges a little bit, but, you know, I'm not that much of a cheese. I'm not into cheesing it quite to that degree, necessarily. There's something so strange about a Camaro, like, having this loud V12. I think it's a V12. It sounds like it's probably a V12. I do not know what 3-star is here. I completely forgot. What did I do? Look, 260-ish? Huh, not even close. I was at least 10 miles an hour off, if not more. Oh boy. Alright. What's another one I could do that should be 180? Is that even doable? I guess we'll find out. Let's have a look. Why not? Let's see what happens. For anybody who is listening to the stream right now or watching, I am still debating on whether to use this microphone for other streams or if I should just get my real one out and just say the hell with it. And just go for high quality above everything. Even though it does require me to set up a bunch of things, like I have to, it's a professional mic, I have to plug it into like a real mixer and all this other stuff. Oh, I got something for the series? Oh, sweet. Alright. Nice. I do find it a little annoying, because I alternate between Forza Horizon 4 and Horizon 5, that you have to kind of like manually grab vehicles and stuff. Oh, whoops. Wait, which season is it? I already forgot. Autumn, of course. Okay. Oh, that was the whole thing. That actually went by quicker than I thought. Sometimes these weekly challenges, Forzathon challenges, can be a real pain in the butt. Let's see. Do I own? All right, I do have to buy this stuff. It's a little annoying, but if I do wheel spins, I don't want to do wheel spins and then win stuff that, is buyable. You know what I'm saying? So let's avoid that if possible. Um, let's see here. Photograph any track toy with neon tank at Guanajuato University. Where is this? I think there was a picture challenge in the past that was at the university, and I don't remember where the university. Oh, is that? I wonder if they added the icon, because I'm pretty sure there didn't used to be an icon there, because I remember it took me a long time to find that icon last time. Or not the icon, what am I saying? The university. Okay, so the university... Alright, so it's somewhere in this area, and it's on a blank wall. Oh boy. Oh, there he is! I genuinely did not expect that to be, like, right there. Please tell me it's gonna let me take this, even though it's not illuminated. Oh, it did! Oh, and I unlocked a radio track. That's cool. Neon City complete. Alright. Smash 10 Horizon Neon Cubes Valle de la Ranas. Where? Valle de la Ranas. Oh, there it is. Alright. I was right. I knew it was somewhere north. I forgot exactly. Like, I'm still... Like, I play this game quite a bit, but I don't... I still haven't memorized where everything is. It makes me feel a little silly. Hold on, let's swap out to something a little bit more suited for the terrain, shall we? Let's go into my favorites and grab my S2 Trailcat. Alright, let's get this done. Alright. So, somewhere in this general area is going to be these neon cubes. So, let's see if I can find them. Oh, there's, oh, they're just kind of everywhere. Okay. Ah! Wow, overshot that hardcore. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of tapping the gas, a lot of backing up and going forward, and yeah, as per usual. Alright, that one I'm gonna have to come back for. This was actually the first vehicle that I threw the new turbos on, because I was curious to see if they would make any difference to the performance of the vehicle, or if it would change the PI for this car, and it actually didn't. The PI stayed about the same, and I have watched a couple videos as far as like what the performance differences are between the anti-lag turbos and the regular turbos is, and apparently there really isn't much. Personally, I think that they do seem to have a little more punch off the line compared to regular turbos. So they do feel, you know, that in certain applications they would definitely be an improvement to vehicle performance from a usability perspective. At least that's kind of my thought on that. I could be totally wrong, you know, obviously, but it just seems like, whoa, it just seems like I don't know if they're necessarily an improvement over regular turbos. At least I haven't played enough with the different turbo options to like really kind of nail that down. But I will say that my initial impression is actually positive, because they do seem to give you a little more flexibility for driving style, for example. They seem to be a little more forgiving, I think, than regular turbos. Oh, and a flip. Alright. So that's done. Let's see what's next. Bonus barrel skills at Aerodromo and La Selva. Crap. Is that the one that's all the way south? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so I've already kind of screwed up in a way. Alright, well, it is what it is. What else? Complete the Canyon Expedition. The Canyon Expedition? Is that the story? No, that's a showcase. Damn. Wow, I actually don't remember. I would it's probably in a different menu. I'll tackle that later. Let's see here. 3 stars at the Pyramid of the Moon Speed Zone. Pyramid of the Moon. That's south, I believe. Oh my god, why can't I remember this? Well, this is the speed zone. Atlante de Tula. Is this it? Wow, my memory is crap. I just don't remember. Oh dear. Hold on. Let me just check this one more time. 3 stars of Pyramid of the Moon, Speed Zone. I don't know if this is it. But I don't really have another frame of reference. Alright, well, you know what? If it is, it is. If it's not, it's not. I think it's probably an S2. No, it's not. It's just a challenge. Alright. Let's go with something nice. So, I have this Rimac that I have built up, and it is, honestly, even though it's an S2 985 vehicle, it feels faster than that. And I use this vehicle a lot, particularly in challenges in Hot Wheels, for example, because a lot of them are kind of tricky to do because you don't have a lot of space to do them to get a good run. Oh, God, overcooked that big time. I don't think I made it. I think that was too slow. What is it? I think it was 150. Yeah, I was too slow. I completely overcooked that. Big time. If I kept it a little tidier around that second set of curves, I think I definitely could have hit that pretty easily, but I was on the brakes hard because I felt myself sliding off. Alright, let's do this again. Tap the brakes. Ooh, God. That's difficult to keep it tidy through there. Oh, please, 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 please. Arr! Nope. 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 That was a mess. Jesus. I haven't played in like a week almost, so I do feel a bit rusty. But, you know, excuses, excuses. Did I use this car last time I ran the 3 stars on this speed zone? I think I might have. I mean, I could try. Oh dear. Okay, so I don't have that favorited. I'm gonna have to find my other Forza Edition Lambo. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, and it's got the rally tune. Oh, wait, that's the standard Sesto. That's not the Forza Edition one. Alright. Alright. This thing does have pretty amazing cornering ability. I don't know if that was nerfed at all, because I remember this car was pretty OP a couple years, or yeah, like a year ago, 2 years ago. People were using these to like just absolutely dog challenges like nothing. Oh yeah, nice and tidy. Wow, this thing made that easy. There's one little detail that I forgot about the Rimac is that it is heavy, and you can feel that it's a heavy car, and you absolutely, you know, if you're dealing with a tight section of road, it's going to be tough to achieve that. All right, let's try to do the trial, shall we? So what are the eligible cars? Oh, is it a stock race? A stock vehicle race? I love those. I hope it's a stock vehicle race. Stock vehicle races, at least in my opinion, tend to be a little cleaner than when it's like multi-class and you can have all sorts of cars running the same race, just with different tunes, different drivers. It really kind of forces people to like really pick and choose their racing lines and kind of how they manipulate those cars. Alright, let's see. Yep, stock showdown. Oh man, this is going to be fun. I enjoyed the stock showdowns. Like when it comes to the trial races, I always prefer the stock ones, the stock showdowns. They just seem to be not easier, but it's I don't know. I just find them more fun. But that's me. I enjoy them when they come. Of course, we're stuck in a loading screen. Whatever. It is what it is. Hopefully I'm not... There's no, like, comments or anything that are being held back for some reason, because I know I didn't really take a look at any of the moderation tools. That being said, please be nice. So I don't know. I think it's open. All right. Tierra Prospera. This is going to be interesting because there's a lot of sweeping turns. There's only really like one sharp turn on the west side of the race track. That left that you see there. Oh man, setting up the stream was tricky because I wanted to try and get Horizon 4 to run, because I haven't touched Forza Horizon 4 either in the last week, so I'm really behind on grabbing all these challenges and stuff, and I don't know, it just wouldn't cooperate with OBS. It was a nightmare. Alright. Let's see what's what. Alright, stock races are interesting because it takes a while for people to climb up, but it really kind of forces you to like think about your driving. Oh, I almost clipped him. Oh god, the brakes are absolutely shocking. I don't think I've ever driven this car before. I think this will be the first time that I've driven this, what is this, a Vauxhall? Also, if anybody doesn't like the music, I can shut it off, or I could just go to a different station. If anybody wants to make that request. I personally keep it on because it kind of motivates me. At least I find it kind of motivating. Alright, it's time to kind of knuckle down and get serious, because I've made up, like, a place, almost made up 2 places, and I immediately lost both. Come on. Heavy breakdown. Not super into heavy metal, but my best friend kind of got me into it, so I'm kind of picky when it comes to heavy metal. There's some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like. Oh gosh, that almost got messy. Actually, that actually went better than I thought it did, than it could have. That actually went pretty well, all things considered. Brick, 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 brick. Ooh, the brakes are so bad on this thing. It's just a little hatchback, but it brakes like it's a truck. Oh my goodness. I tell you what though, it's actually fairly quick. Uh-oh, guys. Oh god. Guys, keep it together, keep it together. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well the least I can do, since I'm not faster than the rest of these guys, is at least hold back the red fellas, because they always seem to have the fastest lines, and maybe even a little more horsepower. It's so strange, because in some races the AI really suffers a lot, and some races are really not that challenging. But then you have other races where they're just on your butt the whole time, no matter what you do. And this isn't even the hardest difficulty either. More is the irony. Or actually, hold on. Are they expert? I think for the trial races, I believe they are unbeatable. Typically, they are unbeatable. Oh my goodness, okay. I upset the balance of the car there a little bit. Because under braking, it put all the weight on the front right, and it just started coming out. The back end just started sliding. I am slowly catching these guys. You know, for being my first stream, I will admit, trying to keep up commentary and focus on the racing is a little trickier than I expected. It's not hard, it's just, you know, it's more to think about. Oh my goodness. Really can't catch these guys, can I? Well, we have more points than the red guys, so whatever. I'm gonna cut that corner like a son of a gun. Running a little wide here. Could have been worse, could have been better. That's okay. I didn't really need a brake there. This thing doesn't have enough horsepower or speed to really... Oh gosh, that thing is absolutely beat. I don't really have enough horsepower to, like, understeer that much around that particular corner, so... Oh well. Alright, let's see what's next. Oh wow, that's an interesting mix of outfits. You know, it's kind of funny having the stream up on my phone, because the latency is like, it's pretty bad. It's like, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds behind the stream, or behind what I'm actually doing. Maybe more, actually. I don't know, it's like between 5 and 10 seconds, something like that. stand these loading screens. There's so many of them. Especially for the online racing and stuff. But I will say that, you know, at least people play Horizon 5, because Horizon 4, sometimes it can be really difficult to get into full lobbies sometimes, to do the online races and challenges and stuff. I mean, there was a couple that I did in Horizon 4, probably within the last month or two, where there's literally like 3 or 4 people playing out of, I think, a possible 10. So, oh, did somebody drop out? I think somebody might have dropped out on our team. I don't know who it was. I wasn't really paying attention. But I think that not everybody just drops out just because they're being dicks or whatever. I think that there is some issues with the netcode. It's better than it used to be. But I have to say that the online racing can be incredibly inconsistent sometimes. Because I remember when the game first released, probably the first 5-6 months, I would join races and I would try to do them, and you know, I might even do quite well sometimes, and it wouldn't matter because the game would just kick me out sometimes. Like, it would just crash. Either the crash to desktop, or, you know, the race itself would, like, something would happen, it would crash, and it was... it was kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. The Horizon 5 is, you know... I don't. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that they just weren't prepared for the number of players that were going to descend upon their servers. It's very possible, but it's just, I don't know. It was bad for the first half a year, I want to say, and even to this day, I still sometimes have issues with the servers, just randomly kicking me out, and I'm pretty sure other people get kicked out of their races as well sometimes. So, I don't think it's always necessarily people just not wanting to race or being dicks or whatever. It's just literally just bad internet. I don't know. It's either bad internet or there's just something funky going on with the servers. And unfortunately, I've noticed that Horizon 4, before the release of Horizon 5, actually was really stable for online. And then it just went completely to crap. I mean, it was so bad. Oh gosh, did this guy miss the checkpoint? Because he drove like right past it. No, he made the checkpoint. No way. All right. I see you. Oh, easy there, fella. Let's keep it clean and tidy, shall we? So, I've noticed that there's a lot of people that watch Forza content on YouTube, for example, and they talk a lot about people, a lot about rammers and just people acting the fool, basically, in online races and stuff. And my experience with those guys has actually been pretty limited so far. I've actually had a pretty good experience overall, not only in Forza Horizon 5, but 4 as well. I think that Horizon 4 has a more dedicated player base, especially since it's kind of an old game now. So overall, my online racing experience has been better in Horizon 4 than 5, because I think there's probably just more people in a younger crowd overall playing Horizon 5. But honestly, it's been okay. It's been okay. People have been generally pretty respectful. He's honking at me. I'm gonna do my clown horn thing. Oh, easy there, bud. Pog Patrol. Is that an animal reference, like a pet reference, or is that... I think it's the other one. I think it's the, I think it might be the lewd one. That's all I'm gonna say. You guys make of that what you will. Oh, Jesus! Man, that guy was carrying a lot of speed through those set of corners, but it's not enough. I think I still take it. Oh my goodness. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe he got it. I'm not sure. I think I might have been in 5th. He might have actually taken 5th. Ah, damn. Ah, well. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good race. This is why I like the stock showdowns, because I just think it's better racing. Like, you know, other races, like with the modified cars and everybody's crazy fucking outrageous tunes and, everything else, everybody's just all over the place, and it's just, difficult to have fun in those races because you have to, like, really freaking focus big time, especially if you want to actually lay down good times and stuff. But with the stock showdowns, I mean, it's all the same car, so it's like, either you're good at driving that particular car or you're not, kind of just, yeah, I don't know. It just kind of is what it is. Stock showdown. The Vauxhall Corsa 2016. I will say that. Ooh, I got the Cadillac CT5e. I have to say that the game is definitely a little laggier with the streaming, but my computer is pretty old at this point. I think I had this computer built. It's a pre-build technically, that I built in. When did I do this? When did I get this thing? It was like 2017-ish, I want to say. Uh, CT5e. Oh my goodness, it's a 799. Really? Okay, that's interesting. Ooh. This thing looks pretty cool. This thing actually looks pretty sweet. Sounds good too. Beefy. What else would you expect out of a American V8? Come on now. Ooh, a lot of wheel spin. Oh my god. Very tail happy. Jesus Christ. Man, I don't know how competitive this car would be in A-Class, because if it's an A-Class 799 car and it's that tail happy, especially at lower RPM, or lower speed, not RPM. Oh my god, yeah, this thing is... Drift build? Anybody? Drift build? Yes? No? Drift build? It is pretty nice, though. It does accelerate pretty fast. It's not the fastest thing I've ever driven in top of A-Class, but it's not bad. Oh, hold on. Ooh, look at that interior. It's got the stitching and the carbon, and it's pretty nice. It's just kind of funny to me that car manufacturers are all going over to digital dashes and stuff, and sort of the side effect is, well, they all kind of look the same. Or very similar. Maybe not the same, but very similar. Which I don't know. I can't stand by that, man. I think that like digital displays, like I get it, I guess. They're more flexible, they're cheaper to manufacture, you don't have to mold anything, you just buy screens and throw them in the cars and just do a little bit of computing trickery and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. This car reminds me of a different vehicle. Reminds me a little bit of it. Oh my god, it reminds me of a Chevy Cruze. Especially from this angle. It does look like a stretched, elongated Chevy Cruze. Man, that's really unfortunate. Like, this is not a cheap car. I mean, Cadillacs have never been particularly cheap. Cheaply made, maybe. But, you know. I have some experience, because I did, you know, I've been around, so I've gone in, like, limo cars and stuff like that, and the Cadillacs, the newer Cadillacs, they're just don't seem particularly well built. They're always a bit rattly and a little bit, like, you know, a little screwed up. I will say this car is pretty big. Like, I don't know if it's just the character model of my avatar or what, but I don't know. This seems like a pretty big car. All right, enough screwing around. What's next? Let's see. Well, we can do these Slippery When Wet and Horizon Midnight Scene. They're 3 points apiece, and they should be pretty easy to do. typically these are made by other players or the creators in this game, and or what am I saying? Jesus. They're made by other players, is what I was trying to say. Okay, so performance class. What do we got? I'm gonna rock the GT3 Forza Edition because this thing actually drives super nice, in my opinion. I think it drives super nice. It suits my driving style extremely well. Now, what I will say is that they did change the handling physics a bit in the game for a bunch of... I don't know if it was for the whole game or if it was just for certain cars, but I will say they nerfed the hell out of this poor car because it's still super fast and it still drives nice. Oh, Jesus. But... Oh, God, that's fast. I was not expecting that speed strip there. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, boy. But what I will say is they changed the tuning of the suspension, because there was a bunch of cars that were having a lot of problems at one point. And they changed some of the suspension tuning, and this car went from being amazing off-road to being a little bit crap, to be honest. It's still decent. It's still definitely very drivable, but man, it is not nearly as good as it used to be on the original tune before they started changing whatever the tuning things that they were doing behind the scenes, because, you know, as fast as this car is, it was easier to drive fast with the original suspension tuning ages ago. And I don't remember exactly what they introduced these changes, but this was, I don't know, probably well over a year ago at this point. This is a pretty nice race, actually. Like, some of the races I've done, they're like super tight, super technical. You can't really go particularly fast. You can't really enjoy the vehicle that you're driving if it's a limited class. But I will say that this particular track with an S1 900 vehicle class is very well suited. It's it feels nice. Like, it can kind of throw this Porsche around, for example, and it just feels pretty good. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, and if anybody didn't, I may or may not have mentioned this before. I don't think I have, but I am a keyboard player. Yes, that is right. I race games on a keyboard. But here's the thing. I want to just explain something. I've been playing video games on computers since, Jesus, probably 98, 99, when I was a little kid. And all I had was computers. I have never personally owned a console. And so it was just kind of what I did, because it's all I had available to me. And now that I'm a little older and I actually have money, and, you know, friends of mine also have consoles and stuff, I don't know, I just can't really get the same level of performance out of myself as a player with a controller compared to keyboard, even in racing games. And that leads me to my next thing, is that the part of the reason why I really like the Horizon games is that, well, my only experiences with 4 and 5, because unfortunately I didn't get to play the earlier ones, but over the last couple of years, the first thing that struck me about Horizon 4 was the fact that the tuning of the vehicles is pretty similar to the tuning of cars back in the Need for Speed Underground and Need for Speed Underground 2 days. And those were two games that I played a lot when I was growing up. The original Hot Pursuit 2 as well was another one, but, you know, the tuning was different. It was a little bit more arcadey, because that is a pretty early NFS game at this point, so they were still kind of ironing out a lot of bugs and stuff. You know, what with computer technology being somewhat limited at the time, etc., etc. But yeah, no, Hot Pursuit 2, the original one, not the ones that came out in like 2010 or 12 or whatever. or those remasters. I mean the actual original Hot Pursuit 2. Underground, Underground 2. I did not play Carbon. I really wanted to play Carbon, but you know, I don't know, it just didn't happen. You know, like I said, I was a kid at the time, so, you know, it wasn't very easy to ask my parents to get me stuff, especially when I knew the computer hardware I had available to me at the time just wasn't gonna cope. That was probably the biggest reason, was I fully understood, you know, my parents as a kid when it came to certain decisions like that. It sucked, you know, I hated it, but, you know, as a kid I was like, well, it is what it is. I mean, crying about it is not going to change anything. It's just going to make my parents be like, stop being a little shit, you know? So, yeah. Memories, man. Let's see. And then I played Most Wanted, the original Most Wanted. Man, that game back in the day came on like, God, like 4 discs, 5 discs, something like that. It was a lot. I remember downloading it. Oh man, my dad had to wipe our computer a couple times when I was a kid. Oh, I was so close to getting that McLaren. God dang it. Man, that's some... whatever. Better luck next time, I guess. My dad had to reset our computer a couple times in the past, and I really struggled with completing Most Wanted back then when I was a kid. I don't know why. I'd play it for a while, and then I'd kind of lose interest. And then something would happen to our computer, and then my dad would have to reset the whole freaking thing, and and then I'd have to start over, and then I would do the same thing. I would play it a little bit, and then, you know, I'd get a certain way through the campaign, and then we would have to reset the computer again, and, you know, it just, it was not a fun time because my dad had to reset our computer a lot back then, so it was, yeah, it happened pretty frequently. Which vehicle should I use? You know what? I haven't used this Forza Edition Mini in a while, so let's go with that thing. I don't really drive this thing very much because I actually remember when this thing first came out and I won it it was like a seasonal reward or something for that particular racing series or season, and I drove it and I was like, wow, this is actually kind of crap. Because just has really strange handling. And just out of curiosity, since it's been a really long time since I've driven this thing, if anything has changed at all with the vehicle's tuning. Oh man, there's a lot of assets. Oh man, I'm feeling that 35 FPS right now. Strap in, boys. Jesus Christ. It's a cool map, but Jesus Christ, this guy's obviously got some Titan RTX or something ridiculous in his computer. I kind of overcooked that corner really badly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the handling is still kind of weird. It's changed a little bit since this car came out originally, because, you know, there's been a lot of patches, little updates, little tweaks and stuff like that. So it does handle and drive differently than it used to, but it's still, oh my god, it like oversteers and understeers and oversteers, and it's just, this thing is a handful. And it's not like I can really adjust anything because this thing's already an A800 car. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, I think, yeah, there is a reason I don't really drive this thing very much. It is kind of a nightmare, to be totally honest with you. If somebody could recommend like a good tune, and share, give me a share code or something for like a nice solid A800 tune for this thing or something, you know, I'm happy to give it a try and see if it's any good. Because, you know, in stock form, this thing is... Oh! Never mind, kind of screwed that up. Nobody saw that. Moving on. Because, like, stock, this car is just... I don't know. It's just weird. It has very strange handling, and I just can never get totally used to it. At least this isn't off-road. Oh my god. Okay, so something that this game simulates really well is if you're in a turn and it's a turn that's descending, like altitude-wise, and there's like an elevation change of like, I don't know, a foot or maybe even a couple feet, this thing is like, any vehicle you drive is obviously going to have trouble. Even with like full aero, it's going to have problems. But, oh golly, this thing is... Oh my god, the handling. It gets me in trouble every time. It's like you think you start getting used to it a little bit, and then it kind of does something, and you're like, well, that didn't work, you know? Because sometimes this thing is very stable, and then other times it just kind of has a mind of its own. It's wild. Oh, please keep it together, baby. Alright, cool. Yeah, so the tuning of... I'm going back a little bit in the conversation, but like, I think Horizon... At least Horizon 4 and 5, their tuning reminds me a little bit of the old Need for Speed games, like Underground and Underground 2 specifically. So when Need for Speed went to more arcade handling, where it's like tap space bar to drift and all this stuff, I just kind of lost interest in those games. But I do have Unbound and a couple of the other newer ones because I do play with you know, friends of mine sometimes when they have time, and I think I want to play through the campaign of Unbound, but I'm not going to do... Because I want to unlock some of the cars for online, because there is a little bit of crossover. But the thing that I noticed is that... Well, I mean, you can only unlock some of those vehicles by playing the campaign, basically. And certain perks and things like that, so... That's pretty much what's on my agenda as far as all that stuff is concerned. Alright, let's start knocking out some of this other stuff. Super wheel spins, a Cayman, Holden Sandman, which is that panel van thing, the Q60, more super wheel spins, super wheel spin Audi RS 295. That thing's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind owning one of those in real life, but they're kind of rare. Alright, so what do I need? Anything goes as 2 for the hotel danger sign. Storm season, 590 feet. My personal best was 629. I don't remember which vehicle I used for that. It might actually... It's possible that it was... Gonna switch radio stations. I feel like that song's played a few times already. I think the vehicle I used was the Trail Cat. Oh, vehicle collection? Oh, it was just the Cadillac. Okay. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's see here. Let me go for the Rimac, because this thing has a... Well, it's not really an off-road tune per se. It's more like a rally tune. But it is effective. It's not very good on road, but, you know, again, that's not really what the tune is for, so... You know, I'm willing to accept the bit of funkiness. It's still not bad on road, actually. Like, for Hot Wheels, for example, this thing is excellent. You know, it's saved me so much time knocking out certain challenges and stuff. Alright, let's get a little bit of space here, shall we? Let's turn around and just punch it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Come on, baby.
You've arrived at your destination.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh, and we got it. Woo-wee. Just shy of my personal best. We were like, what, 2 feet shy? Maybe, roughly, give or take. Damn. That was close. That was really close. Oh well. Alright, what's next? I said I was going to speedrun this, but I feel like I'm kind of taking my sweet time. So let's try to kick this up a notch. Is this the one by the Yes, it is by the hotel. 250. Personal best of 253. I'm pretty sure I can do better than that by now at this point. I mean, come on now. Like, I've got better cars, I got better tunes, because this, that one, I think I already hit that 3-star ages ago. I don't think I driven through here really fast a couple times, but I think the record itself hasn't really changed. Oh yeah, here we go. 270, nice. Ooh! I know this is a game, and I know the damage doesn't really matter, but I still don't really like crashing. Because this game does a pretty decent job of conveying the fact that, you know, a sudden stop is actually, in fact, a sudden stop. Okay, so we gotta do a drift zone, which is that the, yeah, it's that really short one. I need 33,000 points, and I have a personal best of 30. Damn. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Let's try to knock this out real quick. I'm just checking something on my phone. Alright. Let's, okay, so something I've noticed that's a really annoying change between Forza Horizon 4 and Horizon 5 is that you basically cannot get away with without using a mouse if you want to be quick with selecting vehicles and stuff in Horizon 5. Whereas in Horizon 4, everything is set up pretty well, so you can do everything on a keyboard or whatever controller of choice you have pretty easily, and it, you know, it all just kind of works really well. Just adjusting my microphone a little bit on my headset. Alright, so I need, what, 33,000, and my personal best was 30. Oh! Ran a little wide there. Hey, 38,000. Beat my original personal best. Kind of whiffed it a little bit, but we got the seasonal objective, which is good. Lovely. Pretty happy with that. Alright, let's see. Man, should I go ahead and knock out some of these other challenges, or should I just immediately go to just start knocking out these other races and stuff? Let's see. Well, the stream has been going for about an hour now. You know what? Why not? Like, we're making pretty good progress. You know, I'm lining them up, knocking them down pretty quickly. So, B700 retro sports cars. Let's see, which retro sports cars do I have? Yeah, see, so you could like immediately use your keyboard or controller or whatever to navigate through the menus extremely quickly in Forza Horizon 4, and you can't really do that in Horizon 5 anymore because there's a little bit of input lag as far as the menus and the user interface is concerned. Oh wait, that was the, nope, hold on. Alright. Classic sports cars, I believe it was, right? Damn it, my memory is like just awful. Retro sports cars, so not classic, retro sports cars. There is a difference. Alright, let's see here. Retro sports cars. Oh, there it is, retro sports cars. Oh boy. Alright, this is an interesting mix of different stuff. Oh, and that's right, it has to be a B700 car. Alright, let's just, let's use the Fair Lady Z. I mean, I already have this thing prepped with a tune and livery and everything, so we might as well use what I have. Actually, hold on, is this a drift tune? What is this? Oh, it's not a drift tune. B700. You can't really do a drift tune with a B700 car. It's not really possible because I'm pretty sure that once you put the suspension on and the second you go anywhere near the tires, it's going to end up in A class. Oh boy. Alright, so these are all clustered sort of in the middle of the map-ish. I will say, as far as, like, you may have noticed that this Z, I retrofitted it with all-wheel drive. This is something that I actually don't do that much with cars in Forza Horizon 5, because it's not really necessary. Because the nice thing that they did that I really genuinely appreciate with Horizon 5 versus Horizon 4 is they actually put a lot of effort into retuning the handling model and stuff, which means that rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive cars are genuinely competitive now. You can actually run them. Now, in this particular case, I'm running all-wheel drive because it just seemed appropriate for this car because being a Nissan Z, it is very tail happy. So it does have a tendency to oversteer quite a bit. And when you're running these sort of night races and street races and stuff, I don't know, I just like having grip. Because especially if you're trying to get around traffic and stuff, which there is quite a lot of in these night races, you know, having the extra grip is extremely helpful. Oh, break. Ah, could have passed him. I had a pretty decent run, but I kind of killed it. Killed too much momentum. Running a little wide there. Alright. Come on. Come on. Oh, I'm out dragging him. Actually, I've got a little bit more gear than that guy does. Cool. Oh gosh, okay. Brake. This is a B700 car, so I'm pretty sure the brakes are stock. Ooh, alright. Ooh, jeez Louise. Oh my god, I whiffed that so hard. No, I don't have all-wheel drive because of that. I have all-wheel drive for legitimate reasons. It's just I haven't played Forza in almost a week, and I am a bit rusty, so that's my story, and I am sticking to it. Ooh! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had to let go of the gas and just coast around that corner, because there was just no way. Like, I would have lost grip and I would have ended up in the light poles and stuff. And they do scrub quite a lot of speed when you crash through them. They have mass. This isn't Need for Speed, bro. You know, this isn't Need for Speed where you can crash through stuff and it will not slow you down, whatever. You know, in this game, you hit stuff, it will slow you down. Like that! I'm a little distracted. I shouldn't be so distracted, but I am a little bit. Alright. 80%. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I was carrying way too much speed through that area, through that particular section. I ran hella wide. If I was an A-class, bro, I would have hit those trees. I would have been carrying way too much speed. But being a B-class car, I was able to just kind of make it work, even though it was really ugly. Woohoo! First place. 255, oh my god. Yeah, this is a race that you can knock out in like 230 if you have like an A-class car. S-class, you can probably do it in like sub 230. Whatever. That, I mean, it is what it is. It's cool, it's cool. Well, it's not actually. I'm actually really annoyed by that, but, you know, it kind of just is what it is. Alright. Where's the next one? Man, I really hope this microphone isn't picking up every single exhalation that I do, because I did do a test, whoops, to to see how bad that it would be, because I do have to have that microphone pretty close to my mouth in order for the sound to be at a reasonable level, because I cannot adjust it any higher than it currently is. So if it's a little quiet, I do apologize. But that is the purpose of the stream, is to basically, you know, try to get some people in here, try to get some people to let me know how good or bad the audio is. I mean, depending on the situation, of course. And so I have a record, but also I just kind of wanted to have, I just wanted to start streaming, you know, and just kind of have that going, because I wanted to learn how to do streaming and stuff. And honestly, it's been a little bit of a struggle, because the streaming setup with OBS with Horizon 5 is actually really straightforward. It actually works extremely well. But Horizon 4 is just a nightmare, because you cannot get OBS to focus on can't get OBS to focus specifically on the window or the program for Horizon 4. You can do it with Horizon 5, but you cannot do it with Horizon 4, because every time I do that, Horizon 4 just crashes immediately, just completely crashes to desktop. So the only thing that I found that in my hour and a half plus of experimentation, oh my god, I ran hella wide. The only thing that I found that works in my experimentation with Forza Horizon 4 is to record everything, basically, the entire, like, everything, the window, the whole window. Because I cannot get OBS to function with Horizon 4 and not make Horizon 4 crash when I make OBS select exclusively that input, which really sucks, because I, you know, kind of wanted to stream Horizon 4, but, you know, and just swap between Horizon 4 and Horizon 5, but that's just not going to be possible. So I decided, because I think that the quality is going to be a little bit lower if I do the desktop recording, or streaming rather, than just the game-specific streaming, like I am with Horizon 5. So, you know what? It kind of is what it is. There's really nothing I can do about it. Oh, this Miata's in my way. But yeah, so Horizon 4, fine if you record the desktop or stream the desktop. But, you know, I can't, it doesn't make sense to swap between games if I can't get them to work properly. So I was really hoping I could do a stream where I could just swap between things, and apparently I can't, because I gotta choose, because Horizon 4 won't work with the settings that Horizon 5 works with, unfortunately. But oh well. Problems for later. Let's not focus on that. Let's focus on this. Where are these guys? Jesus. This car's not that fast. Like, she's maxed, basically, at 160. Oh, actually, she's going a little faster. Okay. Oh, alright, that was messy. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. I could feel the front, like, lift slightly, and it just went sailing into the dirt. And I was like, not much I could do there. I didn't feel like rewinding, even though I do have that turned on. Alright. Let's finish up this series and move on to another one. There's one more race in this one. Oh, boy. I'm not sure when I started streaming. I didn't look at the clock. I think I've been streaming for like an hour. Over an hour probably at this point. Alright, let's speedrun this. So what I'm curious about actually is that there are certain rewards, race event rewards, and one of them is you unlock songs. And what I'm not entirely sure about, I suppose I could look this up, but I'm curious if those songs start playing immediately after you unlock them, the new songs, or if they just start playing after the change of the season or with an update, or I don't know how that works. I mean, I'm assuming that they would, play once you unlock them. So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm going off of here. All right, rock and roll. This guy's braking a lot for some reason. I saw his brake lights pulse a bunch of times. I was like, you don't really want to be doing that there, Chief. I know these are AI, but that was odd. Like, that's why he lost that spot to me. Was because he was tapping on his brakes. Oh, they're getting a little bit all over the place. Oh my goodness. And, oh, I'm gonna outbrake myself. Oh, that was, I have to rewind. God damn it. I really try not to, but, man, I really outbrake myself on that one big time. Jesus. Ah! Almost did it again. Oh, man. Alright. Damn, I could have had him. Or maybe I didn't. I was like, no, you didn't have him. You didn't have him at all, bro. Not even close. Alright, now I got him. Man, that was that was a mess. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Stay out of the guardrail. Come on now. Ooh, running wide. Oh man, I could have done. I was messy as hell. That back section. Should have tapped the brakes a little bit. I've learned a few little tricks with. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! No! 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 Oh boy! Oh man! And this is B700. This isn't even like. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know what the hell happened there. Lapse in concentration or just bad luck. I don't know. That was pretty poor. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty poor. Almost fell off that bridge. Jesus. Alright. Oh my god, this race is long as hell. I wasn't looking at the percentage of the progress, but it's like 60... It was only 60% when I first noticed. Oh, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Oh my goodness. Alright. You know, I don't mind the lower class races too much because it allows me to actually kind of relax a little bit and I can actually talk. Because boy, if we were doing S2, top S2, man, I literally, it would all just be instinct at that point. I probably wouldn't even be talking. Because because the smallest error in top of S2 races and stuff is just, you're done. That's it. That's the difference between placing first and ending up in last place, pretty much, in an S2 race. Bottom of S is, you still have a little bit of wiggle room to make mistakes, but by the time you get to the top of S2, forget it. No chance. You screw up, you're never going to catch up. Unless the people that you're racing against really suck. Because actually, I should have been clear. S2 is hard when you're racing against other people. That's where it gets kind of dicey, in my opinion. Golly, I had so many Porsche Caymans at one point. I had like 5 of them, and I just got them from like wheel spins and shit. Just vehicle unlocks from racing and so on and so forth. And it's just, I literally had like 5 of them. I think I tried to sell them, but I don't think I was able to sell all of them. I think I ended up having to give away some of them. Yeah, unlock the Audi R8. I already have one of those. Maybe even 2, actually, now that I think about it. 15 hours left. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. I'm kind of curious, actually. I want to check something. Oh, hello. Gift from... I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if that's Chinese or Korean. Might be Chinese. I feel like such an asshole. Like, because I don't know. I hope I'm right, because if I'm not, I'm gonna look like a dick. Alright, so what kind of gift? Something interesting? Like, I don't care if it's necessarily a quote-unquote good or expensive car. It's just,
Wow,
like, something
that's
interesting.
generous.
I always like
Well,
interesting
that's the spirit
stuff.
of Horizon, isn't it? Shall we send a thank you?
I always send thank yous, even if it's something I don't particularly like. Speaking of something I don't particularly like, I'm not. I'll send thank you. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be that guy. I don't want to be like, you know, it's a gift. Somebody thought, you know what, somebody might get some use out of this. Like, because when I give away cars, I don't think, oh my god, this car is useless. I need to get rid of it as quickly as I possibly can. No, it's like, I get rid of a car. It's I'm like, well, I can't really sell it. It's going to take a long-ass time to sell it. Probably won't even sell. And, I don't know. It's just like you have to make that decision in your own head, right? Whether or not purchasing trying to sell a certain vehicle is even worth the time. And typically I'm like, I just give away stuff. I don't do it consistently. It's just sometimes I just sit down and I go through my car collection and I'm like, just gonna give everything, give these all away. All right, 3 bonus barrel skills at Aerodroma en La Selva. This is, I believe, Aerodroma de La Selva. Yes, en La Selva. Ooh, what are the bonus barrels though? I don't remember really seeing any bonus barrels. Like, am I crazy? Like, are there bonus barrels? Because I don't remember... I don't see anything that looks like a bonus barrel. Wait, unless they're referring to, like, actual barrels? Is that what they're talking about? Ah, they're talking about actual barrels. Okay. Wow, yeah, I completely forgot about that. Okay, well that's, we can do that. Why not? I only need a couple of them. Hey, there we go. Barrel of Laughs, done. Complete the Canyon Expedition. God damn it, if I could just remember what the Canyon Expedition even was off the top of my head, because I just don't remember. Canyon Expedition. Was it Rush? I think it was... Wait, hold on. Horizon Street Scene, Rush, Horizon Baja, Horizon Wilds, Apex. Wait, what am I crazy? I feel like the Canyon Expedition. Canyon. I'm pretty sure the Canyon Expedition... that is... Oh my goodness, why can't I not remember? Yeah, it's Rush. Canyon Expedition... yep, I was right. Okay. I'm kind of not very smart. Okay. Let's see. Whoops. How do I... Wow, I can't remember. How do I activate... Oh no. Okay, this is embarrassing. Canyon Expedition. But can you replay the expeditions? Can't remember. Catch me if you canyon, the Juggernaut Canyon Expedition. Alright, hold on a second. Can I highlight that one? It's not letting me highlight them in this menu. Okay. Wonderful. Oh dear. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to activate that. I'm probably gonna have to go back and do that later at some point after I look it up because I don't want to waste time on stream doing that. All right, well, it is what it is. All right. I don't. Oh God, Pyramid of the Moon. Oh, take a photo of the 95 eclipse. Yeah, okay, that's easy. Let's just do that then, I guess. Oh boy, I really wish I didn't have to look up every single one of those like things, but I just literally cannot remember for the life of me. Or if that's even an option to activate that. Alright, so here's the eclipse. Let's snap a pic. Let's speed run this, it doesn't even really matter. No new vehicles in shot, yeah I know. I took a picture of this an eternity ago. Probably around the time I got it. Total eclipse, done. Make a scene. Get 6 drift or e-drift skills at the Horizon Street Scene Outpost. Okay. Pretty low effort on that one. Let me just find, grab one of my burnout machines. Again, I have to use the mouse. I can't just immediately go to change vehicle because for some reason it can't be on the first page of the menus. You have to go through all this BS in this game. Horizon 4 really had a much better system for all of this, in my opinion. Well, yeah, let's just use the Jesco. Why not? I mean, it's just the Jesco makes everything so easy with respect to some of these challenges. Like, Burnout's easy. Burnout's out, no problem. Hold on, was it Burnouts or was it... No, it was Drifting, I think. Right? I think it was Drifting. Brain memory of a goldfish. Okay, come on. Surely by now I would have got it. Does the street scene drift or e-drift? Come on. Gimme. Please. Do I have to bank it? Or is it just going to register? Nope, it just registers. Okay. Apparently I wasn't doing it the right way. Or something. I don't know. Okay, not so silently. Beep your horn 4 times in a street race. Aw, oh, damn. I could have done it when I was doing the seasonal championship. Dang it. Alright, I'm going to do that separately. I'm not going to do that right this moment. I'll knock those out probably after the stream or something. Because, yeah, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Let's see here. Panamera. Alright, let's sort by performance class, shall we? Oh. Hold on. Which series of races is this? This is Apex, so this is a road race. Okay, so I can use... I'm gonna go right ahead and use this bad boy, because she's got drag tires on her. So this thing should drive pretty well, I hope. I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's some people popping in and out of the stream, but I haven't really seen too much stuff pop up on the on my phone, because I do have the stream pulled up on my phone. I'm just kind of curious to see what's going on here as far as show. Oh, okay. Nobody's actually said anything in chat. All right. Yeah, I was wondering if there was like a filter or something that was like interfering with something. Because nobody was saying anything, and I was just kind of scratching my head a little bit about that. Alright, well, apparently it's not my fault. People just don't want to talk. That's fine. I mean, whatever. Like, the stream is here if you want to watch it. You don't have to. If you don't want to, it's all good. You know, I understand some streams can be pretty boring. I just wanted to, like... I don't know, I just felt like it, you know? I wanted to try streaming. I've never streamed before. I said that earlier in the stream as well, I think. So this is kind of just a test. It's a test, it's an experiment. I just want to kind of see what what people think. You know, if anybody has anything to say about it. I don't know when I'm going to end the stream exactly. Oh my goodness, this thing is much slidier than I thought, even with the drag tires on it. It does handle pretty well. It's all-wheel drive, it's a Porsche, you know, it's a Panamera, so they're pretty heavy, but they're not as heavy as some of the other cars in this game. But yeah, the stream is just one big experiment. It's just to kind of see what kind of the general interest might be from people, and also to just start making content again, because I'm so out of practice with making content, especially doing it consistently, and that's my bad. You know, I'm really sorry to everybody out there who like does follow my channel, and I know there's like 2,700 subscribers, which thank you all, by the way, very much for subscribing. I really appreciate that, and you are noticed. You are noticed, and I appreciate you subscribing and hanging out, even though I am one inconsistent son of a gun when it comes to posting stuff. So, hopefully, these streams will help, you know, bring some of that back, you know? I feel, not to get too sappy, maybe I shouldn't even get into it in this video at all, but, like, I do feel that you know, it's a really missed opportunity because I started this channel. Wow, hell, when did I start this thing? Like 2000. It was probably around 2009 or 10 or so that I think I started this channel. Off the top of my head, I just don't really remember exactly. Ooh, running a little wide there. Yeah, and if I was more consistent and just kept posting stuff, I probably would be a lot further along than I am. And I do kind of regret that, that I should have just found a way to just post stuff, just anything. Just be reasonably consistent. And I probably would have found my niche. I would have found something that I could have, you know, put out there and people would have enjoyed it. But, no, I'm a dummy. You know, I made the silly decision to not do that. And, yeah. But, whatever. It's too late for regrets. All I can do now is focus on now and the future. And, yeah. So, we'll see how this goes. I really probably should set up my proper microphone and my mixer and everything else, because I did notice in the recording, the test recording that I did, that the audio level is pretty low for the microphone, and it's just not cutting the sound out, the noise, excuse me, as well as I'd hoped it would. Oh, really? Man, that's twice now this game just fucking chipped me like that. Ugh. It's got to add a McLaren and a Sesto. Damn it. That's just unfortunate, bro. That sucks. That really sucks. I was really hoping I'd win at least one of those vehicles, either that McLaren or that Sesto. Honestly, I kind of want more of the McLaren more than anything else, really. That would have been a nice little gift to have from the game. Okay, so there's a circuit race up here. I'm not even sure where the other one is. I wasn't really paying attention when I started the series, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's just keep going. Knock these out. It's been a while since I've driven this Panamera, specifically this Panamera with this tune, and I gotta say it's really not bad. Like, it's a little bit slidey, because these are the nighttime races, and I think I think this game does have, like, certain handling parameters that are put in place for things like grip and dew and dry and slightly wet and stuff like that. So, you know, and these are definitely, judging by the glare coming off the roads, you know, a lot of these evening races are a little bit dewy. So they're going to be a little slidey with these slicks. Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. Keep it together. Keep it together. Ooh! This thing definitely feels heavy. Like it keeps it tidy and clean. Like it's like obviously a good platform, good handling platform, but golly, this thing is definitely heavy. Oh, brake, brake, brake. Alright, yeah, I had no choice. I had to pump the brakes pretty hard there, otherwise it just would have gone flying off. Like, there's nothing I could have done there. Like, you gotta really be heavy on the brakes in this thing. Come on, baby. A little tighter, a little tighter, a little tighter. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. There we go. Yeah, this thing is, I don't know, it's, pretty rewarding. Like, it feels pretty good for an 800 car. It feels pretty good. I don't know if I'd run these two. Oh my god, get out of my way! Ah, you took both of us out. I swear, the AI do cut you off on purpose. They really do. Alright. Oh my goodness. Ah, crap. You know what? I just realized something. I should probably... Ooh, plug my phone in! Ah, that's what I get for being distracted. Shut that right down. Get the hell out of here. I don't think so, my man. Oh, come on, Panamera. I know you're a big, heavy son of a gun, but come on. Keep it together. Keep it together. Oh. Alright, cool. Yeah, that... Oh my gosh, that series of turns there is like... It's not easy to do in this car. This thing is big and it's heavy, and you can feel it. I mean, it's top of 800, and it has the... Oh, God! Okay, I don't know why I keep overcooking that corner there. It's a combination of too much speed and not paying attention and outbraking myself, for sure. Gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, boy. This thing is definitely meant for, like, wide open roads and easy curves and stuff. It's not meant for stuff like this. I just picked this car because I figured it had a tune on it, so it should handle pretty well, and actually it does. It actually holds itself extremely well. But it's heavy, and you can definitely feel it. Alright, come on, baby. Yay! Man, that was more stressful than I thought it was going to be. Alright, I'll just skip through these menus real quick. Get through the loading screen. I was a little concerned earlier that I had something turned on the back end, which was preventing people from chatting or something, because it's perfectly possible. But no, people just don't have a whole lot to say, but that's all good. You know. Oh. Alright, let's knock this one out. I got one more series to go, and then I gotta tackle the Hot Wheels expansion, seasonals, and then the off-road Baja. God damn it! What the hell is the new expansion called? Why am I blanking so hard on it? Anyway, well, I played through the expansion, and I wanted to live stream playing through it, but I made a mistake, and the mistake that I made was I didn't realize that you had to play through the entirety of the setup in order to unlock the seasonal unlocks and stuff. And when I realized that, it was kind of late, so I didn't really have too much of a choice except to just kind of dig in and just knock it out. And it took me, I don't know, 2 days, because I wasn't playing like all day every day, so it took a while. 2 days. No, actually, no. It took me a little longer than 2 days. I think it took me like 3, 2.5 days, something like that. And you know, obviously I had to space it out because I do have a life, believe it or not. No, I don't. What am I? Who am I kidding? Come on, I don't have a life. Get the hell out of here. This guy. No, but in all seriousness, it was just too much. I couldn't just do everything in one day. It was a lot of content to get through, and I was like, damn, I really wanted to unlock the seasonal, the ability to do the seasonal stuff, because you don't have to do everything in the Hot Wheels expansion, for example, in order to unlock the seasonal stuff. But you did with the Rally expansion. I was like, when I realized that's what it was, I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, are you serious? I was like, there's a lot of content you gotta dig through and play before, you know, you can actually unlock the seasonal. And I was like, I wasn't very happy about that. I was very frustrated because I did want to live stream all that stuff because it was fun. It was enjoyable. I had a good time with also the sort of the main missions and stuff, like with the expansion. Because it's been a while since we had something, a nice big expansion drop, and I always have a good time in Forza with the expansions and the little animations and well, they're not really cutscenes, they're not like full cutscenes, but like, I mean, they get the job done, they tell a story, and I enjoy them. I know they're cheesy, and I know not everybody likes them, but you know, I like them, I enjoy them, and maybe it's just me being a simple person with very unsophisticated taste, but I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about it. Because Need for Speed, for example, man, their stories can be really hit or miss, and the little bit of footage that I have seen of Unbound and the story of Unbound, I was not very impressed, but it was on sale, and you know, it's the only game that me and my best friend can play. One of the only games that me and my best friend can play because he's on PlayStation. And it was cross-platform, so I was like, alright, well, it's on sale. I don't really have much of an excuse. And I'm going to play a racing game with my bud, so that's why I ended up getting that game. Even though I wanted to wait, but the timing was okay. It was good enough. I was like, whatever. Raphael's tuning set. Yeah, I do actually. This is a pretty decent tuning setup. It has a couple small issues that I'm not the biggest fan of, but you know what? Like, overall, it's a pretty decent tune. I do like it. Loading screen. Twinkle, twinkle, little Porsche. I do like Porsches IRL. Especially the old ones. The new ones, I mean, they're new and they're cool. You know, they're pretty badass cars, but I don't know. I just, something about the old ones that just tickles me. I actually kind of prefer a lot of old cars to new cars. I mean, shit, if they could build, if they could build old cars to modern standards with some of the modern equipment and that we get in a lot of new cars these days, man, that would be fantastic. I know there's some companies like Singer Porsche that does that, and there's some other companies that I'm totally blanking on at the moment. What should I use? Use the Forza Edition, Destruction Skills Boost. But it is a big and heavy vehicle. You know what? Let's just use my Trailcat. That's the thing I like using the most. It's sort of my multi-tool car. Because it's just... I fell in love with the Trailcat back in Horizon 4. Because it's just so flexible. Like, it's not very good for on-road racing, don't get me wrong. But in A800 form, I mean, this thing can do just about anything I throw at it. It's brilliant. Like, pretty much, you know, it's got crazy suspension travel. It has more suspension travel, at least I think it does, than most of the other off-road vehicles in this game. In Horizon 4 and in Horizon 5. Maybe I don't know about Horizon 5, but Horizon 4 definitely. Ah, I overshot that. God dang it. Ah. I completely overcooked that. Like, big time. Oh, forgot that plane is there. That could have been a little sketchy. But yeah, it's just such a flexible car, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant for cross-country racing, especially in Forza Horizon 4. It was absolutely fantastic. It feels different in Horizon 5 than Horizon 4. I would have to think a little bit about what specifically I feel are the biggest differences. Generally, they're about the same, but obviously the handling model of the entire game of Horizon 5 is different than Horizon 4 altogether. So obviously they're not going to be the same, but you know, it's just good. You know, it does pretty much everything I throw at it. It doesn't give a damn. It chews through cross-country races like nothing. I will say in S2 though, it is a little hard to manage. It's definitely not the easiest thing to drive in S2. Which is kind of funny because this thing, the Trailcat maxes at S2901 in Horizon 5. But in Horizon 4, it goes all the way up to S2917. It's like a full 16 points higher on the performance index, which I don't really understand because I'm running mostly the same tune, I think. Like, I mean, as close as you can be, since, you know, modification options are a bit different between Horizon 4 and 5. But, you know, all the basic crap, like the tires, the transmission, driveline stuff, may have bumped up the horsepower just a little bit, but I'm mostly focused on driveline improvements and tire and suspension, things like that. Because, you know, I did want to keep it in A800. Whoops, wrong menu. You know, so that's kind of my reasoning behind that. Let's see. Let's try and knock this out. Because I really want to try and finish up doing everything for FH4 tonight if possible. But we'll see how that goes, because I don't want to stay up super late. I want to try not to stay up super late, but we'll see how it goes. Because I don't know if I can, if it's really worth getting up that early in the morning just to knock out seasonal events and stuff in a game. Oh, what a life I lead. Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. So, being this is mostly focused on driveline improvements and grip and tire and suspension, not really that much horsepower change. This is mostly stock as far as the engine goes. It's a little slower than other cars in the same class, as you can see. It's a little bit slow from a dig, but the gear ratios, the improved gear ratios, and everything else I've done for this car, it's just really, oh god, that lost me a lot of speed there. It really helps it a lot. It makes it a lot more versatile, makes it a lot more punchy. I mean, I can push this thing really hard compared to other vehicles that I have in the same sort of category. Unlimited off-road or whatever the hell this is. I think this is unlimited off-road. It just works. It's like so... It's pretty balanced. From a handling perspective, I mean. Like, as a vehicle, it's a little bit overpowered, maybe. Just a little bit. But, you know, it's just... I don't know, it just feels good to drive and, you know, cross-country and off-road, and it just has what I need. I just find... I don't know, like, to me, a good car, or a good car with a good tune in these games is absolutely which cars I gravitate to the most when I actually have to do certain races in certain classes. And for cross-country and off-road, in A class, especially top of A class, Trailcat, I always use the Trailcat. You know, I like driving it. I don't really like Jeeps that much in real life, but this Trailcat, man, they did a nice job. The devs did a really nice job tuning it. Especially since I bumped mine up a little bit. Sounds pretty good too with the stock engine. It's pretty throaty. Oh yeah. Can't remember what else I did to this thing, to be honest, because this was like one of the first cars I built when I got Horizon 5, because I think you get this car as a freebie for getting a certain accolade really early in the game, so I've had this thing since almost day one. And I always have too. I got a completely maxed out S21 version of this vehicle. And then, of course, I have one that's just strictly for A-Class. 305, that's not too bad. 60 seconds a lap, roughly. That's okay. I've been at this for a little while, so my back is kind of acting up a little bit. But it's partially my fault, because I am slouching a little bit, and I keep, like, catching myself. I'm like, stop slouching! Enough slouching. Oh hell, where's the other race? Oh, there it is. Found it. Alrighty. Last one of this particular series. Come on, there we go. Should I try something else? Yeah, you know what? Maybe next time. Next time I boot the game up after the new season starts tomorrow, I think I'll, try to mix through different cars and stuff instead of just, sticking with the same ones over and over again. But I did say a few times throughout the stream that I just want to try and speedrun this to the best of my ability and just knock these out, because I literally have like less than half a day roughly to get these before the seasons change. Oh my gosh, this thing is so good. Oh, it just absolutely claws its way up the pack on these courses. Absolutely useless on road, but that's okay. Ah, ran a little wide there. That was a little bit spirited. Ooh! Jeez Louise. Brake. Touch a handbrake here. Let go of the gas a little bit, try to get a little grip back. Back on the power. Nice and tidy. Well, tidy as I can be. Oh, 3 laps. Oh my goodness, these are pretty long laps. We're already a full minute in. (106). Wow, okay. I gotta work on that. I can definitely shave a few seconds off. For sure. Tap the brakes, toss it in. Little counter steer, hell yeah. Ooh, keep it off the side. I scraped it a little bit, but that's okay. Can't be perfect all the time. Oh, ran a little wide again. Should probably stick a little closer to the right off of that particular jump, because I see an opportunity when you jump that little body of water that you can land on straight ground instead of landing in the water. So that does slow you down a little bit. I will say that the cars with the higher ground clearance, like the Trailcat, cope with the water a lot better than pretty much any other vehicles. So when I'm doing a race and I have an idea and I know that it's probably going to have a bunch of water in it, it's just one of those races, I try to stick with stuff with a bit of ground clearance, because anything else, even with a rally tune, it's just, you're going to lose so much speed. Brake, turn in, oh, just a little, no, too much. Alright, that's fine. Alright, hug to the right. Let's see if I can clear the whole thing. Yes! Almost, so close. I managed to clear like 98% of that water. Hell yeah. Gotta say, not bad. It's been a while since I've done this race. Come on. Oh boy. Kind of overcooked that just a touch, but that's okay. And across the line. 324 total. That wasn't so bad. Worked out pretty well. I'm just gonna try and skip through these. Oh, almost forgot. I gotta plug my phone in. Alright. Oh. Damn. I don't think that's plugged into the charger. Hold on a second. There we go. Jeez. Alright. Alright. What's next? Got the van. Alright, so I've done everything in mainland. Mainland Mexico. I still have to do the canyon. I don't know. Can I even do the canyon expedition? Because I remember a while back, it was made as part of the daily challenges of a different setup, different Horizon outpost setup, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, and I didn't get the bonus for doing all of these. So that is something I am going to have to spend some time to look up. In the meantime, let's go to the rally outpost and knock these out real quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game's kind of freezing a little bit. Okay, maybe. Man, that was a little sketchy. I thought the game was going to crash for a moment there. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, this loading screen, jeez, it's taking absolutely forever. Oh my god. Holy moly. Alright. Oh dude, this thing in A-class out here is going to be absolutely brilliant. Try not to burp. Alright, what am I doing? Reservoir view. Anything goes S2. Let's see. Oh, have I done? I thought I'd done this one. Probably not, because I kind of just ended up doing the bare minimum to kind of just unlock everything. I need an average of 95. Is that an on-road? That is an on-road. Okay. I know the perfect vehicle for this. I am going to use the Forza Edition Sesto Elemento. Because that thing is like built for that kind of racing. Or, well, racing. That kind of driving, let's say. Do I have one of my favorites? I do not have the S2 one of my favorites. Okay, I need to stop forgetting to do that. There it is. I don't know. I'm fading a little bit. Probably gonna end the stream at some point fairly soon. Alright, so first things first. Let me add that to favorites, since it's the S2 variant of this car. And I'm just gonna run this thing. Alright, let's rock and roll. I need to average 95 miles per hour. And this thing should make pretty short work of that. Now, I'm not... Ooh, gosh. Oh, golly. Alright, 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 alright. Not too familiar with all the terrain changes and everything else out here. Oh, come on! Ah, so close! Ah, you gotta be kidding me. That's heartbreaking. I was off by like less than half a mile an hour. Damn! Alright, let's try again. I'm gonna give myself a slightly longer run up this time. And hopefully that'll give me just enough extra speed, whoops, to get this. Alright. I'm not gonna give myself too much crap for not getting that, because this is, I think, the first time I've actually run this zone. Oh! Misinput! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Ah, there we go. 98. Hell yeah. Even with mistakes, I was able to make it work. Oh, thank goodness for the Sesto Elemento, bro. Oh my gosh. That thing is... it's forgiving. Let's just put it that way. It's a very forgiving vehicle. Like, it saved my butt a lot. Oh my... Alright, let's see here. So this is B700 Minis. Do I even have a B700 Mini? I'm not sure. I think I do, because I think I've already... Yes! Yes, I do. It's the buggy. Alright. Alright, yeah, I forgot about that. Because it just says Mini, it doesn't say, like, which ones. So it's like, I don't know, like Classic Mini, New Mini, like... You know, nah, it looks like I can run this thing, which is, you know, that'll work. Alright. Oh, come on, this is single player mode, just load. I'm running SSDs, like an M.2 SSD, and, you know, for older games it's great. For newer games, it's like, I don't even want to know how incredibly long the loading screens would be if I was still using a spinny drive on, like, the newer games and stuff, because it'd just be a nightmare. Can I cheese this? Probably could have cheesed that a little bit, but that's okay. Undercut those guys pretty good. Oh, come on, baby. Yeah, I mean, this thing, like, can't really do too much to this thing to get it to B700. B700 is, like, pretty close to where this thing starts, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, there really isn't a whole hell of a lot you can do to this thing. So I don't think I've touched anything with the horsepower on this tune. I think it's, again, just mostly tires and maybe the suspension, definitely gearing. I've always messed with the transmissions because, you know, you can squeeze, you know, the power more efficiently, more effectively out of a vehicle if you've got better gearing for your differentials and your transmission and stuff. So, you know, that's stuff I always throw into cars. And also, things like differentials really doesn't change your PI, like, at all, really. I think most cars it doesn't really change anything at all, but it does give you a lot more flexibility as far as tuning goes. And that's kind of the biggest thing that I personally look for, is that. is having the ability to change stuff as I go. Oh my gosh, I almost flipped it. I was definitely on 2 wheels there. Sometimes the game gives you, oh, awesome, 2 wheels, you know, but you weren't really on 2 wheels sometimes. But then there's certain situations where you're like, oh yeah, I'm absolutely on 2 wheels, holy crap. And that was one of those moments. Oh, come on, keep it together. There we go. That is a hairpin. Nobody's really saying in chat anything about the music, so I'm just gonna keep swapping out radio channels when I get bored. It's pretty much the only metric I'm using. And there's the finish. Excellent. First race done. 2:46. Ooh, that was kind of a long one. I know there were older games out there, you know, where you had literally 5, 6, 7-minute races, and that was like every single race, like the old Need for Speed games, for example. But I'm glad we don't really do that anymore because, like, can you imagine how much more difficult this game would be if every race was 5, 6, 7 minutes, 8 minutes? I mean, that's just unmanageable. Like, at some point, it's like, you gotta make a decision. It's like, do I want to have a life or do I want to play video games? You know? I do enjoy video games. I just don't like... I don't like it when they have these artificial grinds, because it's like, what's the point? Oh yeah, it's to bump up their quarterly numbers so they look like they have high engagement numbers. You know, it's all about their statistics, I guess. Which is a little frustrating. But I will say, I remember when this game originally launched and there was very heavy requirements for, like, every single challenge. There was a different car requirement, there was a different performance index requirement. It was just every single one was different, and it was a nightmare because it was like the amount of money that I spent on just tuning cars when this game came out originally, you know, just so I had a vehicle that I could use for some of the challenges, especially like the seasonal challenges. I mean, it was obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie. I was very frustrated because the thing that I really liked about Horizon 4 was the fact that you could use pretty much whatever the hell car you wanted as long as it was the correct performance, as long as it was like... No, actually, now that I think about it, you could literally use whatever car you wanted. Literally, because there was no car requirement. No, there wasn't even a PI requirement. You could use whatever the hell you wanted. For, you know, all the open world challenges like the speed traps and so on and so forth. Ah, overcooked it! Alright, that was terrible. That was miserable. Oh my gosh. That wasn't so great either, but I'd rather be carrying speed through a corner than basically end up at a total dead stop, essentially. Alright, let's catch first place, shall we? Enough screwing around, he says as he runs wide in a corner and ends up running over tons of brush, debris, and fence. Yeah, that sounds like me. That's definitely me. Come on. Ah, this thing is so slow! I mean, it's great off-road, but it's like, it's totally gutless. You know what? As long as I place first in the next race, this is fine. Because that guy is so far ahead right now that there's absolutely no way I'm going to catch him. Not with 15% of the race left. Not in this thing, anyway. That's unfortunate. I suppose I could have tried cheesing the AI early in the race, but where's the honor in that? Alright. 2 down, 1 more to go. Great song. Gotta love the classics. I mean, actually, is it a classic? Because I'm pretty sure that Zarathustra? Zarathustra? I think. And now that I think about it, I'm not sure that's actually a classical piece. That might be from a movie. Here's the last race. Let's go and take care of that. All the way down south on the map. Come on. There we go. Yeah, it's interesting how this game just completely interrupts the pop-ups for the races and stuff if it's trying to give you your XP and money and, you know, stats and stuff. It's like, can I just enter the race? Like, I don't need to be staring at this, seeing how much money I made, how much XP. As long as the game is actually giving me XP and money, I don't have to see it right in that spot every time. It's, you know, not really necessary. Okay, so I placed second in the second race, which means that in this race, I really have to push really hard and make sure that I actually finish first, because there's a pretty good chance that if I don't, I'm not going to place first for the this particular championship. So, I screwed that up. I ran super wide. Also, I am going to cheese the AI a little bit. Yep, there we go. Nice and cheese. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Alright. And can I cheese a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. But that little John Works Cooper is like, that thing shouldn't be as good off-road as it has been. Alright, so I haven't been racing totally clean. There was a little bit of shenanigans there, but you know, I kind of need first to actually win the championship. And it's AI, so who cares? Who cares? Ooh, that was a big jump. Luckily, I didn't really have to brake for the following corner. Because, man, that could have been messy. And I suppose I could have carried a bit more speed through there. That would have been fine, I think. Carried too much speed there, ran super wide, and that was really sloppy. Oh, I'm gonna flip it! Okay, maybe, okay, whew. Oh my goodness. That was a little scary. I thought I was for sure gonna flip it. Because this thing felt like it was already starting to roll over. Oh. The back end of this thing was facing the wrong way for that corner. Oh! Okay. It's a little sketchy when you got all these different bumps and stuff, I gotta say. Dab brakes just to try and keep it relatively tidy. Oh! Jeez Louise, that just picked a hell of a moment to start understeering like that. Okay, now I do have to actually brake here. I'm not actually trying to drift, but sometimes certain cars, you brake hard enough and they just start, the back end steps out, and, you know, basically it starts casually drifting. Semi-casually, I don't know. Ooh, that understeer again. You know what I think it is, actually, that random understeer? I think it's it depends on how the suspension gets loaded when you're going through the corners. I just have not yet figured out how to compensate for that. 56, 52 points, 1 and 2. Wow, yeah, that was close. I needed that first, for sure. Grit Reaper's hat. Yay. Oh, another wheel spin. That's probably gonna be crap. Last two were... Oh, Jesus, another Cayman. Bro. Alright, well, I don't really need the money, so I'll just send it as a gift. Why not? Gamer tag. Have at it. I hope somebody can get some use out of it. Because I've already got, like, 3 of these. I don't even know. It's been a while since I've checked my inventory. Okay, so... I think... Oh, that guy has a pretty cool looking livery. Livery. Ooh, it's a Genshin Impact one. Oh, yeah. You know... Yeah, that's actually not bad. Waifu for laifu. Eh. That sucks. Hoodscoop's takes a chunk out of that image. Oh well. Ah well. It is what it is. Okay, so I believe that's it for the seasonals. Yes, it is. Hell yeah. I guess the next thing would be to go to the Hot Wheels park and knock those out. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Should I stream those little Forzathon challenges, the pink ones? Or should I just kind of knock those out on my own time? Because I do have to step away for just a second and actually look up like how to do, first of all, the location of one of them, and then the second thing I gotta look up is where the hell am I supposed to do the you know, the canyon setup, I guess, technically, canyon setup race. I think you can replay them. You should, I'm pretty sure you should be able to. But I don't know. Alright. Festival site, seasonal. I'm just gonna filter the map. Okay, well there's one at the bottom. Are they both at the bottom? Yeah, they are both at the bottom. Okay. That's fair. Personal, oh yeah. What did I use last time for that one? I'm pretty sure I used the Rimac. Oh, somebody else has the same idea. Alright, let's whip out my Rimac. This should work, I think. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's knock this one out of the park.
Here with you on Radio Eterna. Horizon
Radio Eterna.
have never seen a tropical storm
Oh,
here in Mexico.
come on, baby.
Is that true? Well, don't be scared. It's only heavy
I
rain.
think I got it. It's not quite on the it's not quite on the level of my actual personal best, but that was closer than I expected it to be. Not bad. Alright, and now we gotta do the actual championship.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
I do apologize for this seeming like I'm just kind of rushing through everything, but the thing is, like I said, I've got, what did it say, like 14 hours to complete everything, and, you know, the seasons change in Horizon 4 as well, to the same degree as they do, or around the same day, and I think about the same time as FH5, so yeah, I'm just trying to fucking cruise through these and just chew my way through them and just get them done as quickly as possible before the next season rolls in. And also there's other stuff I want to stream. I don't want to just be streaming just, you know, just this. Of course. Because I have other stuff, other games installed, other stuff I want to do, you know, and so on and so forth. I'm probably going to end up setting up my other microphone, to be honest, because I'm not too happy with this one. Like, I thought maybe I could get away with it, and I think for the first stream it'll be fine. It'll be acceptable. It'll be not too bad, but in the long term, I definitely should plug in my big mic, for sure. I think that's the way to go. Oh, he's all over the place! Oh my goodness, I almost hit him. Oh, keep it together. I said, oh! Never mind, he cut me off. Literally cut me off. Son of a bee. Son of a bee. Get out of my way! Oh, come on, really? Get out of my way. Oh, don't scrape anything! Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Magnets. Nice. Wah. That's a pretty nice view, actually. That looks really nice. Oh! I overcooked that big time. I got distracted for literally a split second, and that's what I get. Luckily, I didn't wipe out completely, but that was not good. That was pretty bad. Not my finest moment, that's for sure. And bye-bye. Do I need to slow down a little bit? Yes, I do. A little bit. Alright, there we go. Actually, you know what? That little section back there that I slowed down for, you might actually be able to get away with going full speed. Oh, but not here. Definitely not here. Dang it. Definitely not through that section, though. Yeah. Alright. Keep it together. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. You know, this song actually kind of... Jesus Christ, I really have to start really kind of paying attention to my lines, because, I don't know, I keep wall tapping a lot, and it's not good. You know, it's not so bad when you're, you know, doing a cross-country race or a rally race or something. You know, you got breakable everything around you, it's really not that big of a deal. Yeah, you might lose a little bit of speed, but it's fine. You know, Hot Wheels Park, however, you can't really do that, because you actually lose a lot of speed by scraping the walls. You can't really do wall rides and stuff anymore, not without getting penalized pretty significantly. Yeah, baby. Nice and clean transition. To the magnetes. That's interesting, losing, I don't know, 4 miles an hour, 3-4 miles an hour going over those magnets. I'm not really sure why, because it's pretty flat. Alright, so let's see. Can you go flat out through that? Yes, you can! I was able to go completely flat out through that section. Wonderful. Okay, but here I believe I have to slow down a bit. Otherwise I will end up wall riding. Yep, there we go. Wow, they're pretty far behind now. I don't know, I feel strange because, like, with the difficulty levels in this game, in Forza Horizon 5 especially, because the challenge difficulty is, you know, it's not very linear. It's very kind of, well, excuse me, what am I saying? It is linear. It's just not very well divided, because, you know, expert mode is, like, pretty hard, you know? And you don't get that much more for it in terms of credits, so I don't know. It's, I tend not to, you know, really do... I love that view. That looks so cool. I try not to do the super hard difficulties because they just end up, you know, crashing a lot and being very frustrated, and I don't know, it's just kind of a waste. Because then you end up doing a lot of restarts and so on and so forth. It's just not really worth it. So I try to find something kind of in between. It is a little annoying that I'm not getting 50%, only 45% extra credits, but whatever. It is what it is. The higher difficulties are just too annoying sometimes to deal with, and, you know, the minimum difficulty can be challenging sometimes. When I say minimum, I don't mean the minimum that you set in the menus. I mean the minimum for these seasonal championships, because I think it's not expert, it's like whatever the difficulty below expert is. Oh man, that was a long one. 5 minutes and 35. Jeez Louise. And that's with an top of A-class car. And, you know, I did crash a bit, but I couldn't have lost more than a few seconds than that. Like, doing that. There's just no way. Alright, 14,000 XP. $67,000. Yeah, I will say that it's nice to get the extra cash for these long races, but man, the long races can be long. I remember there was a couple seasonals that we did not too long ago, where in the recent past that we had to do, and we had to do the whatchamacallit, those final races, those really long ones, like the Juggernaut or whatever. And there's one, I think it's either an off-road race or a cross-country. I think it's an off-road race. And, dude, that race is literally like a 15-minute, 20-minute race. It is so freaking long. And I wasn't even allowed to use like a high-end car. I think I was stuck in like it might have been an A-class car, so it wasn't too terrible. But I'm not sure. It might have been B. I know there was a one point there was one of those Juggernaut style races that we did in B class, and that was just miserable. I mean, that genuinely was horrible. Oh my god, why are they bunching up on me like that? Ah! Come on. Oh man, I just got put into a wall by an AMG. Stay out of my way, boy. Jeez. Man, that was ridiculous. Now I'm on this Audi. Is this the, that is the electric one. I haven't really driven it much because at one point I had like 4 of them for some reason. I can't remember why I had 4. There was like an unlock, and then I think I won it as a seasonal, and then I think I got one as a gift, and then I, you know, try to sell them, and then something else happened, and I ended up with like a fourth or 5th. Jeez Louise, I completely screwed up that section. That was ugly. Ah, and I'm doing less than 100. Great. Alright, I'm gonna catch up. Alright, I better stop making silly mistakes like that, because that's just unacceptable. Well, ooh! What the hell was that? Okay, I am genuinely unsure what happened there, because it felt like I lost grip for a moment there. Is it because of the slick tires on the magnets? Is that what's going on? Is that like a side effect of having slicks on these magnets? Oh my god, Jesus Louise. Wow, that was all over the place. Wow, okay, that was interesting. I've been playing the Hot Wheels expansion since it came out, basically, and yeah, I've never had something like that happen to me before. That was interesting. Apparently, whatever this tune is, with these tires, this setup, this tune, on those magnets, especially going between those gentle curves and those transitional sections, man, this thing gets very unsettled around those. It was pretty bad. Whew-wee. Alright. That's done. One more. And then we're done with, like, all the big major stuff, I think. Then it's just, I gotta look up the stuff that I don't know. Because I just don't remember. Of course. Of course. Yep. Alright, I'm just gonna send that as a gift. Or, well, actually, should I? You know what? Does anybody actually... Oh, no, I've stuck with it. Oh, man, I was gonna sell it. Oh, I feel like a dummy. Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Alright, so, all the major stuff is completed. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because there's one more race. I got ahead of myself. Dude, those long races throw me off so badly, because it's like, oh, I did all 3 races. No, you didn't. You spent as much time as you would typically spend on 3 races, but you've only done 2. So, that's always annoying. Maybe I should have used a different vehicle, because this thing is a little sketchy. I mean, it's fast and, you know, it works, but, you know, there's just those couple sections here and there that are just really not good. Not good. I'm gonna change radio stations once I get out of this loading screen, because I'm already kind of over it. Come on. Alright. Change music. Oh, they're pushing each other around again. Don't know what happened last time. Became kind of a mess. Ooh. Ah! Man, okay, this thing is just awful with slicks. I wonder if it's not just the tires, I wonder if it's also the alignment. Because I know for some meta tunes, they do some funky things with the camber and things like that, and the alignment. Oh, I actually did not mean to hit that guy. The car just kind of drifted in that direction. I tried to catch it, but I wasn't quick enough. Brake. Okay. Yeah, okay. You can't really go full speed around there, but I don't think you have to brake. Next time I do this race, I think I can get away with just letting go of the accelerator, and it'll probably be fine. I mean, assuming that I can remember. I mean, there's a lot of races in this game. Obviously. Yeah, you can go flat out, because, I mean, this car, an A800, it doesn't really accelerate around that corner, so it's not like you really have to slow down around that one, around the yellow one. That one I had to slow down, because elevation changes, directional changes, I mean, it kind of had the whole gambit. Oh, brake. Pretty sharp corner. I probably could have gone faster, but that's whatever. I'm in first place. I'll be fine. Worst case scenario, I'll just block them if they start trying to pass me. Keep it together. Oh, jeez. Wow. I had 0 grip for that corner. I braked a little late, I turned a little late, but it doesn't really matter because there's just no grip. 0 grip. Literally just started sliding on me. I couldn't really do anything there. Ah, no grip again. It felt like it went light. Like there was just, I mean, this thing doesn't have really any aero, like Forza aero, so that's kind of a bummer. Oh gosh, what's the top speed of this thing? 230, 235. Okay, so 234, 235 is like the max. Man, I don't know if this thing could do that without the assist from the Hot Wheels fans or whatever the hell they call those things. Winner. Nice. The RS2 Avant. Pretty sweet ride. Well, alrighty then. That is all the main events. And I started with, oh god, I don't even remember, but I've been at this for a while. I think I started around 5:30 or something like that. I don't know. Anywho, let's see here. Well, I will have to go back to the main Mexico map. So let's just go ahead and do that. I think what I'm gonna do is, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Travel to Mexico. Thank you. Yes, travel to Mexico. Do it. I think what I'm gonna do is I will take a second and just look up the. See if I can do the that outpost race or story, or actually I don't know what it's called exactly. I don't think I can do that because I ran into this problem once before, months ago. There was another outpost thing that they wanted you to do for the seasonals, and I don't know, like I don't think I was able to do it. I'm pretty sure I did all the other ones, but I don't think I was able to do that one. There's just no way. Uh-oh. That loading screen always makes me a little nervous sometimes. Double skill score! I don't really want to mess with that right at this moment. Alright. Alright, I gotta think about this for a second. Okay, so complete the canyon expedition. Can I do that as somebody who's already been playing this game for a while, or is this something that only new players can do? And if it's only new players that can do this, why on earth would they put this as part of the seasonals? That doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. Forzathon, full moon. I'm just gonna look that up and see. Like, how do I do it? Where's the okay. Oh my god, these ads. You know what? Let me just. Okay, whatever. Fine. I'll just let it go. Showcases. Baja. Nope. Come on. Where is it? Show me, dude. No. Come on, dude. I'm watching a video. It's a short video, so hopefully. Oh, what? It's all the way on the. It's all the way on the East Coast. I wasn't even close to looking at the right one. Wow. Okay. I was way off. I completely forgot about these Ooh. Really? Come on. Just take me there. Why is the examination button the same as the button for to expand those expand the things? Like, that's just silly. Oh man. All right. Let's go ahead and take care of this one. Oh, a little fast there. All right, come on, Canyon Expedition, let's go. Yeah, I completely forgot about how to activate those and stuff.
Our outpost awaits.
I just find that kind of funny.
So, I'm here. Where are you?
Running late. Sorry. Things are a little wild with the Fiesta de la Luna coming up.
Come on now.
Wait. What's the Fiesta de la Luna?
It's a full moon tonight, my friend. Horizon's throwing an all-night fiesta at
Can
the
I skip
resort.
this? Nah, I don't think I can. I have to let it play.
Well, I do like a good party.
That's fine.
You and the rest of Mexico. Nos vemos pronto.
Squad goal. I'm a little distracted by my phone. Come on. I'm trying to pull up chat.
Sorry I'm late. Quickly, your heart to catch.
Oh!
Where is he?
Of course he's gonna be right in the middle of the friggin' road. Jeez. I cut across. I'm gonna cut across.
Good to see you, Jerry.
There we go.
Now, on to play Playa Azul. Vámonos.
So what happens at a full moon party?
I think this is a two-parter. I think I have to get there, and then I think I also have to... I think is this the one with the parade float? This might be the one with the parade float. Ow! I screwed that up.
The moon shows us her most
Ooh!
beautiful face.
Oh my god.
Radio Eterna is flying into Playa
It's been a while since I've done this one, can you tell?
Won't you join us? Hola, chico,
Abysmal performance on my part.
shows us her most beautiful
Ah.
face. And Radio
Oh,
Eterna
what?
is
That's where it
flying
cuts?
into Playa Azul
There it
for the
is.
Fiesta de
Yep,
la
I was
Luna.
right. This is the one with the
Won't
parade
you
float.
join us?
Tomorrow
Ay, ay,
morning
ay.
we head west to the canyons to find a stunt outpost.
Yeah. Come on. Gimme.
Fiesta de la Luna!
Explore the party, my friend. Have fun. Half these people came for the fiesta, but the other half came just to see
So
you.
slow.
Everyone, bring the full moon. I'll bring the big star.
Thank you, Ramiro. Man, I remember playing these missions when I first got this
I know
game,
you don't need help
being so
entertaining a
excited.
crowd, but just in case, I rigged up some pyrotechnics for you.
It's genuinely a lot of fun to play through all this for the first time.
Boom! Oh, don't worry. They are also cheering for you.
Oh man, I love parades. They're always kind of slow though, don't you think?
Oh yeah, we
Imagine
need more
if we had a
horsepower.
few more horses under
We need
all
more
those
horse
bells.
furs. LS swap, anybody? Actually, I don't know if an LS would even be big enough for this. I have to go like full bore, like Cummins diesel or something, with like 1,000 horsepower. All right, is this with the tune now? Yes, it is.
Buenos dias. The party's not over yet. Let's push this float to its limits.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna set up some PR
Oh
stunts.
yeah.
Let's see what this float can do.
Yeah, if this was real, there's no chance
Yes, speed
that this
trap.
thing would be
This
able
float
to
can move.
drive this fast or handle this well.
But for some, the party keeps on going.
Ooh, I gotta brake a little bit there.
Parade float is fast.
Jeez, that thing understeered like crazy.
There's a handsome young man at the fiesta last night who said hola
Come on.
and then ran off.
She remembers me. She remembers me. Did you hear that?
Air crew standing by.
Air crew
Remember to
standing
get ready
by.
for the canyon jump.
Canyon jump?
You said nothing about a
You
canyon
can't try
jump, dude.
something like this at Horizon
What do you mean
and
canyon
not
jump?
test it out
Oh,
on a danger
that's a
zone.
solid
Let's do this.
guardrail. That's okay. Man, look at this thing. It's pretty cool. Kind of wish this was something that you could own in the game. I know it's a little bit silly. I know that it probably would be a total waste of
What did I tell you, my
programming
friend?
time
Why
and,
so crazy
you know,
out in all
and
of
so
us?
on and so forth. But I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool
Here we go.
to own something like
Hit
this in the
danger
game.
sign.
I know it's a total novelty thing, but
Best
I don't know. It's
idea
fun.
Ever.
I dig it. Yep, I've already done all these, so I'm not gonna get all the accolade points and stuff. Not much XP either. I mean, I know this is a fairly short one, but geez, that's like nothing. Kind of thought there would be a little more. Oh well. I just need it to knock the stupid challenge thing out. If it doesn't crash. I always get so nervous with this game, like crashing on me, because like every now and again they'll release an update and the game will just go completely to crap and just crash a lot. And it was really bad when the game first came out. Like really bad. Let's see, where is Half Moon? 3 stars, Pyramid of the Moon Speed Zone. Is it actually called that, or is it going to have a Latin name? And the reason I ask is because, I don't know, I just don't know where that is off the top of my head. I wish I did, but I don't. It's a speed zone. So, let's see here. Temple of the Moon. I think it's a road-based speed zone. Is this the one? Oh, yes! Aha! I had a feeling that was the one that it was, but I just didn't remember off the top of my head. Alright, sweet. Alright, I think I'm going to use the, the Lamborghini because, you know, it works. I mean, it's a good car. It's got an excellent tune. It's, you know, the right vehicle for the job, so that's what I'm going to use. Like, why would I not? It'd be kind of stupid not to, honestly. I really do like the Forza Edition cars. Most of them. They're like, I don't like that classic mini one. I think that one was kind of stupid. But, you know, because it doesn't really handle for crap. Oh, come on, baby. Alright, did we do it? Oh man, I managed to do a 167 through there once. It's probably not in this car.
Turn around.
Oh, I got it.
Safe to do so.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Look at that. I still gotta do a street race and beep. And I did a bunch of street races earlier, like an idiot. Damn it. That's unfortunate. I think this one's a fairly short one, so I think if I do this one, I think I can just knock this out really quick. I'm gonna have to get off in a little bit. I don't see... I mean, could I try to knock out everything for Horizon 4? I mean, I'd have to reset the stream, that's the thing, because I already tried launching it the same way that I'm launching this game with OBS, and just didn't really want to work, to be honest. Just, I don't know, every time I try to use OBS to select a specific window, it would just crash. Like FH4 would just crash instantly, every single time. To the point where I couldn't even launch the game if I was already running OBS in that mode. So I'm gonna have to, I'd literally have to go into OBS and like change the stream settings, and I don't know if that would interrupt the stream. It might actually do that. It might interrupt the stream. So I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight though. So I've already been at this for a while. But anywho, let's do, I only said 4 times, and I'm pretty sure I've already done it like 4 times by now. But I don't see the message pop up. Sometimes these, the completion messages will pop up. Oh my god, this freaking bad to the blade is like annoying. He keeps blocking my, every single route I've tried to take, he blocks it. Out of my way. Oh my god, come on. Ooh! Well, that worked amazingly not well. Good grief. Alright. Keep it up! Okay, that is... I'm still going too fast. What the actual hell? Okay, there we go. Basically had to drift that corner, which is not the most... Oh my god, I am all over the place on this one. Come on! Holy moly. Alright, come on. Okay, if that doesn't give me the achievement, then I don't know what will. Oh! This bad to the blade, I swear, he gets in my way every single time. I'm not even kidding. Like, he actually literally has been in my way every single time I've tried to make a pass. Every single time. Unbelievable. Get out of my face. No. You stay away from me. Absolutely not. We're not gonna do that. Wait, I'm in 3rd place! I'm so far behind. Oh, I thought that was first. What? Oh my gosh, they got so far ahead. Wow. Oh, that was a big miscalculation on my part. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. Wow. I legitimately thought I was actually like in third and not like fifth or sixth or whatever the hell it was. Oh, that was terrible. Wow. See what I mean? Like I said this earlier in the stream, I was like, you know, S2 races, especially top S2, like you don't have time to really think or talk or really look at shit. You just have to like focus and drive. Yep, there we go. Not so silent night. Alright, so I completed it. Oh my gosh. What a pain in the butt. Alright, so let's see here. I set up an auction, try to auction some cars. Gosh, probably almost a week ago now at this point. So I should overshot that. So let's just take a quick look. Some of the cars are not very valuable. So, you know, I'm probably just going to give them away and make room in my inventory. But I should absolutely collect the vehicles. Let's see. Okay, so this did not sell. I'm just going to give it away. I mean, I might as well. Like, it's just, I mean, it's not really worth the time and the effort to try and sell it, and not for that amount of money. Not in this game. I'm wondering if I should even keep running the stream to do all this. I'm sort of wondering to myself if maybe I should just kind of do this on my own time. The Integra sold for 3 grand. Wow. Made out like a bandit on that one. Not really, but... the Lumacraft didn't sell. Should I just give it away, or should I keep it and try to sell it again? I don't even know. The problem with these Lumacrafts is they come up as seasonal rewards so frequently that if you're not careful, it's actually really easy to end up like with a bunch of them. The Aston sold. I pretty much set all my prices pretty low for the buy it now prices and stuff. Oh, that hurts. The Aston sold for 89,000 bucks, and I had it set at 288 for the max. That hurts. That kind of hurts, actually. Really? I thought the TT was going to be difficult to sell because these have typically, in my experience, always been kind of a pain in the butt to sell because they're just not very popular. At least I don't seem like they're particularly popular. Okay, yeah, the Sportback I didn't think was gonna sell. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna sell. So this one I'm just gonna give away because I don't really want to relist it. I have other cars that are more valuable that I want to try and sell, and you know, so this is honestly kind of a waste of my time to be trying to sell cars like this when they're borderline worthless. They're not worthless, like they're worth a little bit, you know, and I'm sure for the right person they'd probably buy it, but for most people, especially if they've been playing the game for an extended period of time, it's just not a very popular car. Like I've had other ones I've tried to sell, they just don't really sell. Yeah, I had a feeling the Bakemono wasn't gonna sell. Again, this is one of those cars that pops up as a seasonal reward pretty frequently. I'm just going to give them away. Literally, they're just not worth my time to try and sell. The only reason I threw them up on the auction house was because I have so many cars right now in this game that it's like, it's becoming an issue, like genuinely, of like keeping track of stuff. So, this is my way of just keeping track of I give people an opportunity to buy it if they want to buy it. If it doesn't sell, I just give it away. And it also helps me keep track of which cars I don't want and which cars I want to get rid of. And if they don't sell and they're like cheap cars that really aren't worth a whole lot, I just give them away if they don't sell. Because, like I said, it's just not worth the time, really. The only reason I'm doing this is just to just to kind of keep it more organized, and it gives people an opportunity to purchase this stuff. Oh, the competition coupe sold, and it sold for less than I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping that this would have sold for a bit more money, but it did not. That is unfortunate. I guess there isn't too much interest for those cars. Now, here's something interesting. These X6Ms always sell. They always seem to sell. No matter what I do, no matter what price, they always sell. The weird thing is they're not particularly rare. Really? Oh my god, are you kidding me? The M3. I don't know how the hell this M3 ended up being one of the most valuable cars in the game, but it kind of just did. I'm not even sure why or how, but you can't buy it in the normal auto sale thing. It's only available through certain events, but it's just a basic M3. It's not even like a special model. It's not like a GTS or anything like that. It's just normal M3. But apparently there are not many of them. Oh fuck, I didn't want to claim this. I wanted to give this away. Dang it. I'm a dummy. That's okay. I'm gonna try and relist the M3. I'm just gonna sell it cheap because I've tried to list that M3. At this point, probably this M3, not this one. This one. I've tried to list that thing probably half a dozen times, maybe a little bit more than that at this point. So, like, I'm kind of done staring at it in my inventory. I just want to sell it. I was hoping somebody was willing to buy it, but apparently they're not. You know, people just don't want them, at least not for that price. I was kind of 50-50 on this one. I wasn't sure if that one was going to sell. It sold. It sold cheap, though, which is kind of a shame. Oh, this Corvette sold. Somebody just bought it immediately. I didn't even bother bidding for it. Maybe they did, but let's see, the Demon. I don't know why, but I have like a bunch of these Demons. 126 out of 200. That's not bad. It's about what I expected. Because they're relatively common. Oh my god, this freaking ACR, bro. These ACRs just do not sell. I've tried selling them in the past, and nobody wants these things. I'm not even kidding. Literally nobody even wants these things. I'm just going to give it away. I don't want it in my inventory. Like, hopefully somebody gets something out of it and enjoys it. Or maybe they can sell it. Maybe they can get some, you know, maybe they'll have better luck than me. But, like, I've tried listing these cars before, and they just don't sell. This particular ACR, this particular variant of the Viper, nobody buys them. I don't know why. I've listed these things like 5 times. Exocet, another car that I have a really, really hard time selling. I've tried selling like 5 of these already. 4 or 5, I don't know. Again, they're not really worth a whole lot. They're not bad vehicles, but I don't need like 4 of them. And I have 3, I think. 2 or 3. Okay. The Portofino sold, that's cool. I set the buyout price pretty low. I probably could have got a little more for it, but I just don't want to... Just trying to cycle out my inventory within a relatively short period of time. Because I've got too many cars. I've got so many duplicates and so on and so forth. Either accidental duplicates or, you know, just over time, you just end up with like a lot of stuff, and I'm just trying to get rid of some of it. Oh wow, somebody bought the Ranger for 800,000. Again, 800,000 is not the max. You can definitely set that higher. Oh, the GT sold. That's a little surprising. That's somewhat unexpected. Alright, cool. Now, before I forget, I am going to go ahead and, oh, hello. Oh, this sold too. Yeah, some of these rally cars sell pretty easily, and then there's some that don't sell very easily. It's weird. It's not hugely consistent in my experience. All right. I am going to throw that BMW M3 up real quick because I'm probably going to forget, and I don't want to forget. I just want to have it listed. I want it up there. I want somebody to take it out of my hands, and I don't even care if I get what I want for it. I literally do not care anymore. I just want it gone. Somebody just take this stupid thing off my hands. Like, I don't care if it doesn't sell for 2 million or 8 million or whatever, 10 million. It's like, I just don't care anymore. I just want it out of my inventory. This is another vehicle. This is the one that I kept. Yeah, that one I'm going to give away. I'm just going to hop out of my garage, get rid of it. I had a viewer. He's gone now. Or she's gone. So it's obvious that this stuff is pretty boring. Which, you know, fair enough. It's just housekeeping stuff. Like, I was debating, you know, I'm not a streamer. You know, this is my first stream, so, you know, there's a lot of experimentation, a lot of testing, a lot of, you know, just kind of seeing what people like, what people don't like. So, you know, yeah, this is the conclusion of my stream. For those of you that watched it, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you guys stopping by and, you know, just hanging out. It was pretty fun. And yeah, I hope that we can continue and do more streams and so on and so forth. That's kind of my plan. So, you know, hopefully you guys come back and stick around for that as well. And we can go ahead and have a good time, grow the audience, and yeah. But I am tired. That was a long, long, long session. And I did a lot more than I thought. I did not actually really anticipate or expect to kind of like just be here as long as I ended up being. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope the guys that watched the VOD enjoy it. I hope you guys are entertained by it at least. And yeah, we'll have fun in the future. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.